All right, we're back. Circling Back podcast coming to you live from the Lodge. My name's Will DeFreeze. To my right, David Ruff.
Pretty geeked out today.
What's good?
I've got this cold brew blend. It features MCT oil, a pinch of Himalayan pink salt,
Little cinnamon.
a little bit of cinnamon, which is a known, scientifically proven anti-inflammatory. No collagen peptides.
Come on, dude.
I got
some if you need them.
I've got whey and I've got whatever pea protein. I don't have
It's
collagen.
game season. That's why.
Do you not care about your hair or nail health, Dave?
He just cares about gains at this
I've
point.
got biotin in my
Okay.
multi. But yeah, I mean, a nice little blend here. I don't do the honey. I feel like that his and I'm referring to Phil Mickelson, his coffee blend. Which, by the way, we were doing this coffee bit like 5 years ago. So I mean, he's on the wave now, and I'm happy to have him on the wave. But we were early on this shit.
He's no pioneer.
He's not a pioneer. But the honey thing, and like for allergies, I've kind of heard that that's not really a thing.
Yeah.
I think you would have to take in a lot of honey a day.
Wouldn't you have to eat like the entire thing of honey in order for it to work?
You have to go bury your head in a honeycomb.
In theory, it makes sense. Like get the the local allergens in your system to kind of whatever. But I don't know. It's never helped me before.
You'd have to be like Pooh Bear, just sitting there like dipping your hand in and just rubbing it all over your face.
That'd be a weird move.
Pantsless.
Okay.
Because Pooh Bear doesn't wear pants, Dylan.
No, I get it. Yeah, Winnie the Pooh.
Did you ever take or have allergy shots?
Never.
No.
So I did.
I did the test. Is that the same thing?
Well, they give you the test and then they
To
prescribe.
determine which
They
shots
treat
you
it
get.
with the
Yeah.
shots,
Mm-hmm.
and it's once or twice a week. And I would do it, and they were very, very, very expensive at the time. This is like right out of college, and I was like, "Is this going to work?" And they're like, "Well, it can take over a year to really notice it." And then I was like, "Oh, okay. Well, what's like the success rate?" And they're like, "Well, we don't really know that yet."
Well, not great.
I'm like, "Well, all right. I'm
Cool.
just," and it was out of the way, so I stopped doing it. But it's the same idea, right? Introducing those to your
Right.
to your
Yeah.
system and antibodies and whatnot. I would like some COVID antibodies in this coffee next time. That would be
Do they have those?
Yeah.
someone's blood plasma.
Can I go to Whole Foods and just pick up some of those?
I bet you're not far from it.
Dude, I'm not even an antibody guy. I'm pro-body. Yeah. Speaking of bodies. Dylan
what's
Shivery.
Up? What's up, fam? Let me be the first to welcome you back from vacation, Will. Welcome
Thank you.
back to the studio, back in the hot seat, working the boards.
It's good to be here.
Beer looking good as always.
Call me Ben
Got a
Wallace.
little color to you. You must have been playing a lot of golf or something.
Why
No,
are we
dude.
calling
I
you
didn't
Ben
play that
Wallace?
much golf. What are you
Dude.
talking about, dude?
Wait, why Ben Wallace?
Because he hit the boards hard.
Oh.
Sorry, I took that
thought
from
maybe
Dylan.
I
Yeah.
thought maybe he came back.
Because I crushed that Dennis Rodman joke last week or 2 weeks, whatever the fuck it was. I don't know. I crushed that joke. So people are just, doing their own little spin on
Must
it.
have
Which
missed
is
that.
fine. It's fine.
Dude, if 45-year-old Ben Wallace came back, I'd be very happy.
Just ring chasing.
Just he and Sheed come back as 45-year-old, coming back with like 4-5.
I love a guy who's really strong on the boards, but it just doesn't have much of an offensive game, not an offensive threat, much like Dennis Rodman. Ben Wallace, Dennis Rodman, guys like that.
Yeah,
Tight.
they had Hack-a-Ben.
Yeah.
It's very annoying.
Yeah.
We still beat the Lakers in 5.
Yeah. We just need you on one end of the floor, really.
Is that what you're saying I do? I work the boards well, but everything else I'm just kind of like mediocre at.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
I really appreciate that, man.
When we need a quick deuce, we put the ball in someone else's hands. Is what I'm saying.
I'm just there as a body down low, just throwing ass into him,
Mm-hmm.
getting my chinos wet.
Yep.
Not sure why I'm playing in chinos.
Did you play in pants at all?
No, I actually didn't. I was going to play in pants one day, but it ended up being warm enough when the round started that I was like, you know what? I'm going shorts pullover.
Wow.
I did play shorts and sweater a lot, which is an underrated combination.
Okay. Yeah.
Sometimes,
Cashmere? What kind of sweater?
yeah, I bought
Merino?
I bought a deep discount cashmere sweater because Sally and I did a photo. Our wedding photographer said that our wedding was supposed to be this past Saturday. So all of us should be recording from Harbor Springs, Michigan right now, but we're not.
Wow.
Yeah. And so the only deposit we didn't get back was from our photographer. And so we called their bluff and we were like, all right, well, we're going to do a photo shoot then when we come up.
Ooh.
And so
How'd they feel about that?
she seemed to be very happy about it. And so we went and did a photo shoot and I bought a deep discount gray cashmere sweater. And,
I thought you were going to say deep I keep thinking you're saying deep V.
No, I don't have the pecs for a deep V.
Deep V on a sweater is just a little unnecessary.
Deep V's are out. Dude, that's Barrett. They're out.
Yeah, but V-neck sweaters could still play on the golf course once in a while.
Okay.
But you look at my pecs right now. I don't have the pecs for that.
Dude, I see a little some in there.
Nah, you don't see anything. I don't know. I did post 3 Instagrams from Northern Michigan and at Will DeFreeze, none of which I had a shirt on. It wasn't intentional, but I was like, dude,
Somebody's getting cocky.
These are my favorite pigs.
With this new COVID bod, man.
No, sometimes you just got pop top.
Yeah, we talked about your tinky one. You posted a gram mid tink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some people thought I was pooping. I was not. I was actually peeing.
Well, you had poop face, but
You had a couple different. You could describe that face with different acts that you do in private.
Has that become like a little face thing on the Discord yet, or what?
I don't know.
It will be very shortly.
It seems like that would be a good one. Kind of like a.
I haven't been on there in a minute.
I'm a total dumbass. How would one, if somebody's sitting at home and let's say they're not a Discord guy or gal, let's say they're like, man, this Discord thing sounds really cool, even though we haven't explained it and I can't explain it. How would they go about joining our Discord? Does it link only?
Dave, I have no.
Is it link
I
in
have
bio?
no freaking clue.
It's a good question. When I found out that we had one, I didn't know. First of all, I didn't know what it was. Secondly, I had to get someone to walk my hand to get me to it.
Do we need Randy? Randy needs to enter the chat right now.
Hold my hand, I should say.
According to Barrett, there's a link that you send out that only lasts 24 hours. So there was a link for the circling back one that I tried following, and it didn't work. So you guys just need to keep on making links and tweeting them out.
Why would a link expire?
Just so that, not tons of people join it that shouldn't be joining it.
It's called exclusivity, dude.
Yeah. There's a reason the link I sent you had already expired.
Thank you, Randy.
I found it somehow, so someone helped me at some point along the way.
Yeah, I don't know how I found it, but I'm in it.
Well, it's like Slack with a bunch of people you've never met who listen to you talk on the microphones.
We'll figure out a way, and I'll tweet out a link that's good for 24 hours and 24 hours only.
Club Cool has a Discord now.
There we go.
They're just in there talking about cool shit.
It's a club about cool.
How stoked are you to see Phil today? I know you're stoked to see Barrett, but you get to see Phil. I know you haven't seen Phil in a while.
I feel like I've seen Phil more recently than I've seen
really?
Barrett. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you weren't gone that long.
No, and Barrett's always 5 minutes late for everything, and so by the time I'm leaving, Phil's here.
Did you see his Instagram post?
The vascularity on one Barrett.
I mean, dude,
come on, dog.
Excuse me?
Why don't you calm down on the thirst traps there, Chief?
Instagram should take that down. It's a little too graphic.
I reported it.
Yeah.
Did they seriously just put in their own fence just so he could get a couple grams off? Because it looks like that's what happened.
I was not ready to be that horny on a Sunday afternoon.
No, not at all.
It was too much for me.
Not at all. I usually try to take Sunday afternoons off from being H, and I just couldn't.
It's the day of rest, man.
When he started doing the whatever it's called.
Yeah, what was that about?
I was just like, oh my god,
Was that the jackhammer?
me, Barrett.
Gee, whoa.
Oh,
Are we gonna start calling him Jackhammer?
I mean, we could.
Some are saying.
They used to call you the backhammer.
I don't get it. Why?
Well, didn't you have a failed career as a chiropractor?
Yeah, I did.
That's good. That's
It
good.
didn't last long.
You're always adjusting.
Do you guys want programming notes, of which there are many?
Yes.
First and foremost, go follow Circling Back Pod across all social media, Instagram, Twitter, at Circling Back Pod. Leave a review and 5-star rating. And as you know, every Tuesday and Friday, we're on patreon.com/circlingbackpodcast. And yes, the rumors are true. We recently launched a new entertainment podcast called So Many Screens, starring Kate Patnod. Did I crush that? Patnod.
Pat Nod.
It's Pat Nauday.
And J.R. Hickey. Go get a listen.
John Hickey.
I was on an early episode. There might be someone from this podcast hopping on later this week.
Wow.
I've just missed the board.
Randy's coming up.
Also, do you have anything you want to say about Too Much Dip?
Just check it out. If you haven't listened to it, you're missing out. You're probably, not really that into sports if you haven't listened. But even if you're just a casual fan, check it out.
I'm gonna go ahead and say we're getting rave reviews. I mean, I don't have a problem admitting that to the people.
I tell you,
I've
if
been
it
waiting-
sucked, and it doesn't suck.
I've been going to it like on iTunes looking for 1-star reviews, or even 4-star reviews.
Yeah.
Can't find one. Can't find
It's
one.
not even just the reviews, which are usually pretty overwhelmingly positive, but there's some Reddit chatter, some social media chatter about it.
Yeah, let me address one comment on
Is
there.
there booty chatter about it?
There's booty chatter.
There's some, yeah, it's all positive. Everybody loves, Micah. Micah, 90% positive, 10% the people who are just never going to like Micah, which is perfect. You don't want everybody loving you. KJ is getting a lot of love. Someone noted that they hope I don't hire him only to fire him 6 months later. And that is a reference to John Duda. And I just want to say, while that is humorous, I don't appreciate it because he was not fired. It's very different. He was laid off, and that was not my call. So just want to put that out there.
He didn't fly too close to the sun.
No. Duda would have to.
He probably did at some point, but like.
All Duda did was just boggle my mind every day when he would walk in wearing just the most puzzling. I don't.
Wool socks with Birkenstocks in July.
Yeah.
You have to admit that was a mood, though.
I guess.
You guys, I think this is the important stuff if you're ready for it. Not that everything else wasn't important, but we got some breaking news right now. Tomorrow's stream room on patreon.com/circlingbackpodcast is, Dylan, do you want to announce it since you were the one who came up with this one?
Oh, sure. It's only fitting, I think, that I choose Jurassic Park. Me and Parks actually chose it together.
Yeah?
Yeah, my house is just all about dinosaurs right now.
Dinosaurs?
We watch this movie all the time. We're playing video games with dinosaurs. We got dinosaur toys just strewn about the house. It's crazy. The homie, he goes to these phases of liking different things, Paw Patrol, tractors, shit like that. Nothing like this dinosaur phase, man.
I love that he went through a tractor phase.
Oh, big time tractor
It's manly
phase.
as hell.
He even has, at the ranch, he has a little replica tractor of the big tractor that my stepdad uses, and he can drive it around. It's pretty tight. It's cool.
Off-road.
It's a Kubota.
I wonder if Kyle Bandujo's kid still loves dump trucks.
From what I can tell, he does.
I got dumps like a truck.
I'm talking about that. That's
What are
weird.
your
It's
thoughts
his
Guys
son.
like, what? But look, we chose Jurassic Park, and I say me and Parks. We chose Jurassic Park.
Is he going to do the
together.
pod, or
No,
he just
he
y'all
wants,
should do this movie?
he just wants to hear your takes on it.
I-
So yeah, we're doing Jurassic Park, man. I'm excited. I love the movie. It's a great movie. It
I'm
holds
going to
up.
be overly critical. I'm going to point out like all the things that didn't age well. I'm going to try to ruin it.
You're gonna ruin it for Parks?
Yeah.
Is the homie gonna like? Does he know that like he's never gonna see an actual dinosaur? Like, has he come to terms with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's
part of the
making sure.
mystique.
Yeah, we went to a. Well, we'll get to that in the next
Yeah, we'll get
next
to that.
segment. Oops, sorry.
So-
Jurassic Park, folks, the original from 1991, something like that. I don't know when it was.
Dude, it's hard to say. No, you can't even look it up.
Yeah,
I'm going to guess 94.
I think 91.
Let's look it up right now.
We're also doing this week is, drum roll please, Shark Week. And not the kind you think. I'm not talking about the ones that are swimming around just eating things. I'm talking about charcuterie. We're rating charcuterie boards on Happy Hour Live this week.
We actually have Mike Tyson. We're going to put him in like a full suit, and he's going to fight a charcuterie board.
Sweet.
Wow.
That's tight.
He's going to get into the water with a shark board.
This is something that I can promise you no one else is doing. Is Charcuterie Week.
No one's doing that.
No one's doing this.
Shark Week is in full effect, so start making your charcuterie boards and get them submitted to us at Circling Back Pod, or just DM us. Do whatever you need to do in order to get your shark board in front of our faces. And I will say this, there might be some Shark Week merch happening. Get excited.
Wow. Don't you dare promise something you're not going to deliver on. Because I can't wait.
Just wait, man.
Shark Week.
Shark Week.
We're doing that Wednesday.
Happy Hour Live, youtube.com/watchmedia.
I expect that to be one of the higher rated YouTube live streams we've done.
There are some sexy charcuteries out there.
Yeah.
Sharks.
Yeah. I will say I am not a fan of the word cooter board.
No,
So
I don't like it.
if anyone uses that in any way, shape, or form during this, they are going to get a bad rating from your boy.
It's
That's
it's
what
dirty.
that's what like Delph would call it, and he'd have just like a bunch of beef jerky on his
Hell yeah.
board.
That's actually tight. I actually had some Wagyu beef jerky while I was back home.
All right, that is the most Brooks Koepka thing ever said.
It was an absolute delight.
Brooks Koepka. What a chotch that
Once
guy
you've
is.
had it, you just
What a chotch.
You can't explain it, Dylan.
Oh, I'll never eat a Slim Jim again.
Oh yeah.
Don't shit on Slim Jims. They're tight.
I'm not going to shit on them.
Just sodium.
Well, I mean, like,
I should like Slim Jims as the only person in this room who's met the Macho Man Randy Savage.
Will.
Oh, yeah, buddy.
oh yeah.
I'll sign that napkin for you.
That guy's obnoxious.
I want to grab the napkin.
He's on the golf course with some shorts and a sweater on. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Died in a Jeep. Heart attack.
For real.
And crashed it. Yeah, very sad.
Well, that just killed the vibe.
I didn't know. I didn't know he was a dead man.
Yeah, he died, unfortunately.
I mean, you can pretty much pro wrestlers are usually they don't age well.
Live hard,
Let me
die
just say
fast. How's that saying go? Something like that.
Yeah.
It's impossible to know.
Yeah.
Hey, let's recap this weekend in fun presented by Miller High Life. Miller High Life brings pride to the simple things in life. It's an unpretentious quality beer, but you already knew that. And it's got refreshing champagne-like tiny bubbles in an iconic glass bottle that's accessible to all. You guys know I drank some of these while I was in Michigan, and I
Really?
very much enjoyed it. I was like, hey, what kind of beer did you grab over there? My buddy's like, oh, I got some High Lifes in here. And I was, say no more, fam. Toss me one right now. Let's do this.
Hey, I'm gonna go deep. Hit me.
Dude, it's the conversation beer.
Cool.
We each cracked one, and all of a sudden the conversation just started flowing as much as the beer. You can celebrate the wins of everyday life with Miller High Life. Big or small, there are moments within every day worth celebrating. Celebrate with Miller High Life, the champagne of beers. Like I said, it's a high-quality beer within everyone's reach. You guys know that this was started on New Year's Eve in 1903? Think about that.
That's the best time to launch a beer. I've always said that.
Dude, it's a classic. It's a classic. Like you know, it's the champagne of beers, whether it's in a bottle, a can, whatever it may be. This summer, Miller High Life will release limited edition champagne cans to celebrate summer special and simple moments. And it's in stores now, available for a limited time only. Miller High Life. Grab yourself a Miller High Life, the champagne of beers, a quality beer within everyone's reach. Celebrate responsibly. Miller Brewing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Dylan, how was your weekend?
I'm glad you asked, Will. I actually had a fantastic weekend. It started Friday. We played a little round of golf at a place called Spanish Oaks. See the hat? I got it there.
Never heard of it.
You know, like the gray one I have.
Did you
with
play
the same
there?
logo?
I did,
Played
yeah.
with us? Yeah.
Yeah.
This is like the gray one, except this one's white. Did you get it?
How do you know?
I'm
Great
told.
point.
I'm told.
Okay.
This is what white looks like.
Are you just when you walk into like a nice golf courses like place like pro shop? Do you just
It's
walk
like-
in and your brain's just like melted? You just don't know what you're even looking at.
I usually have to ask. Yeah, I usually have to ask questions.
It's like the golden retriever at the laptop meme when it's like doesn't know what it's looking at, but he's trying.
I mean, I can see colors, guys, just not very well.
Right.
You know what I
I'm
mean?
sure you can, dude.
Anyway, shouts to our boy Ryan.
That's
Ryan, who invited us out there again. Yes, that's his name. He gave me some shit about forgetting his name last
Who
time.
rode with him?
Which I deserved.
I did.
Did he say whether you were a better partner than I was when I rode with him?
Privately, when Dave he went to the bathroom at one point, he said Dave was a trash partner. So
Tight.
Dude, I'm a good partner.
Tight.
I'm a real good partner. We just talk business.
Did
We just
the
talked oil and gas all day.
Did the BTS make it out?
It did.
Oh yeah. All right, look, we played Spanish Oaks, and I had a fantastic time. My game is in total disarray. I don't belong anywhere near a golf course, much less a nice golf course right now. But look, I had fun. I smoked a cigar. We hit that snack barn, basically looted it. Came out going like this, holding just a
I had a
trove
I had a
of
push
snacks.
pop. I had a sherbet.
What flavor?
Sherbet, as Dylan would make me say.
No,
even though
sherbet.
Nobody
There's
calls
only one
it
R
that.
in the word.
Nobody calls it that.
People
I had
don't
a
say it
sherbet
right.
push pop.
What kind?
Was it
Was it a
orange?
Flintstone one?
No, it wasn't. Is all sherbet orange?
No, it's
No, it
there's
wasn't.
some
Come
blue.
on,
There's
Dave.
some blue out there. I don't know. I don't know
Come on,
anything about
dog.
sherbet.
Sherbet.
No, it's sherbet.
Sherbet.
There's only one R in the
No
word.
one calls it sherbet.
sherbet.
I do because I can
Hello,
read.
sherbet.
I can read, so I say it sherbet.
Dylan knows better than 99% of the population. People
Look at the
forget
word.
that.
Look it up.
It's a stupid word, to be fair. Like,
You can't just add R's in words.
I don't even say it. I just call it a push pop. Calling it sherbet's like kind of just like
If you wanna-
hoity-toity.
If you want to sound really hoity-toity, you say sorbet, which is the same shit.
It's the same thing?
Yeah.
You sure?
It's just it's like our word for sorbet.
Oh. Why don't we just say
think.
sorbet?
Someone's gonna tell me I'm wrong, and that's fine.
Wait.
What?
All right, never mind. Well, this is going to take a deep dive. Apparently, I mean, there's different ways to say it. Like, but sherbet might be a different thing. It might have a different twist. It might be a Texas twist
What
on
is
an old favorite.
What is sherbet? Just regular.
I don't know.
Anyway,
I wish I could tell
thanks
you.
to Ryan again.
That's when Brett does
we had
bits.
a great time. I smoked a cigar. What's so funny?
Didn't you get a text from someone saying that they were a sorbet?
Wow.
What's wrong with you?
Wow,
Dude.
you've
Sorry, I'm excited to
you're-
be back in the stew,
Match that-
man.
match
It's been a
that
long
brain bug.
You
time.
need to switch into the perp chair over there.
It's been a minute since I've been in here.
Dude, I was
Sorbet.
going to tell you, man, like, there's plenty of time on the clock. You don't need to pull up from half court, but you did.
Thank you.
You made it, and now you look like a genius.
Can I finish my weekend?
I mean, if you even how do you finish
Is it worth
with
it?
that?
Yeah, because it got better from there.
Oh, okay.
I picked up the homie after golf. We had a chill little Friday afternoon. Saturday, we went to the dinosaur park outside of Austin, and you know what? It was pretty tight.
Wait,
Expectations exceeded. They're not alive. I know what you're about to ask.
Okay.
Yeah. So they've been extinct for a while. Turns out.
How long?
So these were just like little replicas. Millions of years. Turns out. We had a great time.
You sure about that?
Parks. He took my phone. He asked me if he could have it. And I said, yeah, here you go. And he just took pictures the entire time. It was really funny. My camera roll is just dinosaurs, and it's pretty cute. I might.
It's 65 million years, by the way.
Dude, there's no way anyone can know
Some
that.
of them were even older than that.
No, man.
What is it, carbon dating?
No, they just read like Wikipedia.
I've never
dated.
dated
Dude, I'm
carbon.
telling you, this kid is dinosaur crazy right now. He was born 65 million years too late, man. He missed it. He missed it all.
Yeah. You know, like, humankind and man has only been around in, like, the blink of an eye when it comes to the universe.
Yeah, you're right, David.
Isn't that crazy?
He might not even be around
We're
100
just-
years from now.
Yeah.
Bryson DeChambeau will be, but we might not be.
Well, I got to put that on the rundown. I forgot about that whole thread.
It's gonna live
How
forever.
cute is it that he just took pictures the whole time with my phone?
How's
Why
his
don't you buy?
aesthetic?
Why
Did
don't you quit being a dick and buy him his own phone?
Just get him an iPhone.
I don't think he needs an iPhone.
Be like, hey man, let me just buy you one so you
talk about
quit
running
taking
up
mine.
my iTunes bill.
Were his pics good? Like, did he put like good filters on them? What's his aesthetic like?
He
Check
does
me out
Lago.
on the. Check me out on the.
Add me on the group.
At D Shivery. You'll see he actually took about 3 of the pictures that I posted. Maybe two of the pictures I posted on my gram. He took them.
Did you have to kneel because he was down low, getting that
Because
perspective?
He's like 40 inches tall. Yeah. So he took that one and the one of my sister and brother-in-law.
No, Dylan was protesting.
Yeah.
Brontosaurus.
He was like, "Hey, go He said, "Go pose in front of the T-Rex egg. I want to get a pic." I said, "All right, you got it, dog. You tell me what to do," and I did it.
I
Bada
think
bing,
he
bada boom.
overuses the Melbourne filter, personally.
Well, he didn't post the gram.
Let him get a grandma,
Add me on the
dude.
group.
Melbourne.
Maybe I will. Maybe I'll let him just run with one.
It's like the first one you've posted in a while with your shirt on.
Oh, that's not true.
I mean, it's
Well, you cannot talk.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Mr. Pop Top. All right, I'm finished with my weekend. Enough about me. This is a great one, though. Great.
What'd you do, Dave?
I also played Spanish Oaks. Very nice. I got a lot of people chiming in.
Did
Like-
you beat Dylan?
I don't know. I may not have. I played awful. It
I
was
got,
my
him I got him on the front. I'm pretty sure you smoked me on the back.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I played awful, but I had some fun. We're transitioning right now. Friday night, what did I do? I think I just played Warzone.
Dude, hell
Yeah.
yeah, bopping with the boys.
Yeah, man. Did that. Watched a lot of golf Friday. Saturday did the same thing. Pretty much just watched golf. Oh, I did ribs, as you guys might have seen.
And real.
Real.
A lot of people were sending in what they were smoking at Meat Smokers Only on the Grom. Feel free to add it.
Wearing this button out today.
Yeah. And yeah, they were good. And then Saturday night was a big night. We had Mavs Bucks and wow.
Luka went off.
What an exciting game. I texted a buddy about halfway through. I was like, "Is this Luka's best game as a Maverick like ever?" And he's like, "Yeah, I think it is." And it come to find out like it definitely was. It was sick. Really fun. Then I played a couple games of Warzone, went to bed. Sunday was quite the day for me. Got up, made breakfast, worked out in the garage, and then I went out to the golf course and banged some balls, did some chipping.
Gross.
This is kind of gross, but I did the workout, throw on a polo over the short or over the the sweaty top, just go to the course, no shower.
Sweatiest in the room.
Just the sweatiest. By far the sweatiest. And then I watched golf all day yesterday, which was very fun, and I'm sure we'll talk about soon. But pretty low-key, but pretty eventful with the sports.
I kind of had a low-key weekend as well. Friday, I
Please.
started off. We had just gotten back from playing Arcadia Bluffs on Thursday evening. So Friday, I just kind of got some stuff done, enjoyed the day, and had a nice little dinner on a rooftop with some friends and overlooked Little Traverse Bay in Harbor Springs, Michigan. And the plan was to really let it rip on Saturday and have a beach day on Saturday. All signs pointed to 80 and sunny. It was going to be an incredible day. Woke up that morning and it was 60 and rainy. So, yeah, the meteorologists
It's lake
in
life.
northern Michigan, yeah, it's classic, unsalted lake life. You know what it is. So, yeah, we just ended up watching this. We went to a local farm, had some ciders, had some beers, had some farm-to-table food, enjoyed that under a tent. And then I moseyed on over to a friend's house, and we watched the storm roll in from a porch where I drank a few IPAs and then went and had dinner with my parents. Then we went to bed early because we had to leave. And so yesterday I woke up at 4:45 a.m., 3:45 your time, headed to the airport, and flew back down to Austin, Texas.
I'm dumb. I didn't realize y'all were in a different time zone.
Yeah, so an interesting fact that I did not know existed. So Arcadia Bluffs, the course we played midweek, is on the western coast of Michigan. And halfway through the round, we were trying to figure out what time it was because we needed to make our dinner reservation at the resort. And we looked, and all of our phones were different. Not all of them. Some said it was 5:05, some said it was 6:05. And as it turns out, the course is structured in a place where it will switch time zones.
Oh, that's weird.
It freaked me out.
That
I was
would
just
trip
like,
me
what's
out.
going on right now?
That's why I always just go by the sun.
Yeah, that's a good call. That's a good call.
That's why you're always 15 minutes, 30 minutes late to everything.
Yeah, but you'll never catch me being an hour late.
What do you do at night?
I go by the moon.
How do you tell people? Of course.
Obviously.
Pretty simple
What if it's
stuff.
cloudy?
Well, then you just have to go by the humidity.
Damn, you got us all figured out.
Yeah,
I
this
do.
is impressive.
I do.
Very happy about that. But yeah, and then got back yesterday, got butt deep on the couch and watched some PGA Championship for a while, and I was fast asleep probably before 10 last night.
Love that for you.
I was exhausted,
Yeah.
just exhausted, man.
You're doing better than I thought you'd be.
Well, I didn't really. I mean, it was a pretty low key time. We
Yeah,
couldn't go to bars up there. We couldn't really do much, so we just kind of drank outside and
IPAs, though, when you introduce that, that's just a game changer potentially.
People were wondering last night if I was going to have a beer watching the PGA, but I decided against it, and I had an AFD, which I call an alcohol-free day, because I had been drinking for the last, 2 weeks straight.
Those are good to mix in.
Yeah, so I decided to have an alcohol-free day yesterday, and I did not have the Guinness that I teased on Twitter last night. So
Dude, wow.
I know. I ended up having just a sparkling watermelon drink from Trader Joe's instead. Kind of tastes like a cocktail.
Little mocktail.
Kind of delightful, actually. So yeah, just a big weekend for everyone involved. I am happy to be back, though, guys.
It's good to have the full squad.
Well, welcome back. Let me be the first to
In the
welcome you
saddle.
back.
Thank you, David. I appreciate that.
Yeah. Just want to say I've done a little research, and while it is sherbet and not sherbert, I would love to know why it's been mispronounced by like generations of Americans.
Yeah, I don't know, but it's true. Like 99% of people say it that way.
But I feel like if you order sherbet somewhere, like at a restaurant, and I'm there, I'm gonna get up and leave because that's like ordering bruschetta in an Italian restaurant. Like just say bruschetta. That's what everybody here says. You don't have to be a dick.
Bruschetta.
I call it sorbet. Like is that like insufferable or is that just like broke boy?
I need to
I don't
know-
know the
Wait,
difference.
what do you call it?
Just sorbet.
I need to know if there's a difference between
that different?
sorbet and sherbet.
I don't think
That's
there
what I
is
need to
because
know.
when it says on the Wikipedia page it says sorbet or sherbet is a frozen dessert
Okay,
made
yeah.
from sugar sweetened water with flavoring.
So I think sherbet's just the Americanized sorbet, which sounds like a French word to me.
But I'd rather say sorbet.
I'd
than
rather say
sherbet.
sorbet than sherbet. Sherbet just
Yeah,
sounds stupid.
I don't have a problem with anybody saying sorbet.
Let me just say, there's too much sugar in this anyway.
Yeah.
We should probably just all avoid it.
Let's cancel sherbet.
I'd prefer not to on these hot days. Talk to me in November.
Dude, give me a Matt's sherbet post meal.
See, that's the thing. That's where I eat it only, exclusively, and I always call it sorbet. Like,
A
hey,
lot
can
of-
we get around to sorbets for the boys?
A lot of menus will write it down as sherbet because they just don't know, like I do. But it's whatever.
Well, it's like when a menu writes down like world famous in quotations, and it's like, so are you acknowledging that it's not world
Yeah.
famous and you're
No,
kidding?
someone
Like-
said it once.
like
Like,
the
like it's
people-
quote, man, not us.
Do people across the globe, do they recognize this as being a famous meal? Like,
Yeah.
probably not.
They write like no substitutions in quotes, and it's like, so can I substitute? Like, what's going on here?
Two things that the Spanish Oaks snack shop was missing: a gelato stand and a Dippin' Dots ice
Dippin'
cream of the
Dots.
future.
Man, imagine if they had Dippin' Dots out there.
Dave just wants a Cold Stone Creamery dude at every single stand, just like hawking on the board.
Yeah, they had
Dude, they're not
glass-
far from it.
they had glass bottle Topo Chico, which is fantastic.
That's just a flex.
I got 2 of them off.
You know you're playing at a nice place when you call the clubhouse and they bring the cocktails out to you.
Yeah.
That's when you know you're
Yeah.
flying.
When they have bottle openers at the little snack huts, you know they're doing something right.
Shout out to my dude Ryan for starting the ranch water train at about 10:05 in the morning. Not trying to out you, but you did, and I followed suit. It was fantastic.
We don't. If I learned anything from being in Michigan, we don't drink nearly enough on the course together.
That's a shame. I just had one bloody. That was it. That's all I needed.
My buddy texted me the other day. I was like, "Hey, do you want me to pick you up for golf?" And he was like, "No, man, I'm kind of running behind. Is there any way you can stop by and grab some beers in a cooler?" I was like, "Dude, it's 8:05." So what did I do? I went and got some beers in a cooler.
Yeah, that's what you got to do.
High life.
Man. Nothing like a golf course stogie, though. You know, it hits right, even when it's 98 degrees outside.
Yeah, I can't smoke a cigar in that heat.
Yeah, you're pretty soft.
I had one.
Dylan smoked about a quarter of his and then lost it. so-
I did lose my cigar.
I got the black lung pop.
I think our boy Ken, our Ford caddy, he drove off in my cart, and the guy had set it on the little. It doesn't matter.
I
but
heard he put it out because he was worried about your oral health.
I don't think that's what happened.
That's what Ken told me.
Let me worry about my own oral health, Ken.
Ken told me that you shot 120.
When did you talk to Ken?
Ken was texting me. Ryan gave him my number so I could
Kenny?
get the intel.
Old
Yeah.
Kenny ball game.
Yep.
Oh, Ken.
Yep.
Ken.
Can we talk about Hawthorne real quick?
Yeah.
I thought you'd never ask.
You knew I was going to ask. Daddy loves Hawthorne.
Stop.
Hawthorne's the best of both worlds, whether it's for work or for play. They got it all. I mean, like, it's just great. You go on, you take a quiz, okay?
I passed mine, by the way.
You passed?
Yeah, I got
it's,
100.
it's not pass-fail, so everyone literally passes.
Oh, okay.
You go on, you take a quiz, and you fill in some things, some preferences in your life that you may like.
Yeah.
And then at the end of this quiz, which is a quick one, like, it's 2 minutes long?
They tailor the products after to what you say in the quiz, basically.
It's custom.
It's custom. Thank you. That's the word I needed.
I bet you're still wearing polo blue.
Get out of here, dude. I wore my work scent the other day.
To work or to go play?
To play.
That's bad boy stuff.
To play.
Really?
Yeah. People don't do that, but I did.
Where were you playing?
Don't worry about it.
I mean, as a guy, it's
Pearlist?
hard to buy cologne, and so all you have to do is like, I mean, it's tough. You go into some place and you start smelling them, and it's like, oh, I don't know, this is a lot to smell in all right now. Why not just have it sent right to you? They've also got deodorant, shampoo, body wash, face cleanser, lotion. They even have aluminum-free deodorant, Dylan.
So I've been on that train for a minute.
Aluminum's out in 2020.
Imagine still putting aluminum in your armpits.
Nope. Couldn't be me.
But this stuff smells great. It's personalized, premium quality ingredients, convenient, easy to buy online, luxurious packaging. Can't talk enough about how nice the packaging is. It's so nice that when I have somebody over to our place, which is few and far between these days, you know how you like go shove everything in your bathroom into the drawer just to make it look like you're clean? The Hawthorne stays out.
Yeah. You want that on the
It's a
counter.
conversation piece.
You want your guests to be like, oh, this guy, he knows what he's doing. He takes his scent very seriously.
All you have to do is take a quick 2-minute quiz, and Hawthorne tells you the 2 colognes that are best for you, one for work and one for play, just like we said. Totally risk-free with free shipping and free returns. Check out Hawthorne at hawthorne.co. That's Hawthorne with an E, and use our promo code CirclingBack to get 10% off your first purchase. That's HAWTHORNE.co, and use our code CirclingBack to get 10% off your purchase. Hawthorne.co. So we got a noted celeb moving into our neighborhood, guys. There's been some booty chatter about where his studio is going to be.
Who is it? Adina Denzel?
It's the wickedly talented Medina.
Did you hear the news? Were you gone for this? Speaking of her,
The commercial.
you
she's
know
in?
her husband is, right?
No clue. Denzel Washington?
Please be excited about this. Dean Portman. Dude,
Really?
she married a Bass brother.
Are you serious? That is so tight.
That's the response he didn't get from me and was it Brett was in here at the time or Micah? Who was it?
That was Brett.
Dude, Dean Portman, you could make a case that Dean Portman is the most alpha dude in the entire movie, besides maybe Gunnar Stahl?
Oh, Gunnar Stahl?
Maybe
That's how I
Wolf the
say
Dentist Stanson? Like,
Oh, yeah,
but
Wolf's alpha.
In terms of the American team, like, Dean Portman was the guy.
Well, he
was
married
shredded.
the wickedly talented, what's her actual name?
Idina Menzel.
Adina Menzel.
Is he, like, looking, is he looking hot now?
He's looking good.
Aaron Lohr.
Yeah, he's a hot guy.
Dude, Dean Portman. How did you even figure this out?
What movie did we do? Did we do Mighty Ducks? No, how did this even come up?
I don't remember.
I don't know, man.
You just had a Dave mind blowing fact of the day. You just hit us with it, and that was it.
I just hit him with it, man.
He was the dude who, like, when they were, remember the scene where they all go back to their place where they're gonna sleep for the night, and then he and Fulton put their headphones on and they just start ripping their room apart.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how old they're supposed to be there. Maybe like, it's a junior Goodwill game, so they're like what, 12 or 13, and he had like the most muscle definition I've ever seen.
Yeah.
He was Baymood and goals in that scene.
Yeah. It made me want to like go to summer camp and just listen to music and tear up a room.
Yeah, kinda. How'd we get here?
That's what they're doing
We
in
were
the
supposed
bubble.
to be talking about Joe Rogan.
Oh, is Joe
Was it
Rogan
Rogan?
the one
Yeah,
moving
he's the
in?
one moving here.
He's the one moving here?
Yeah.
So we already knew that he got a Spotify deal
Mm-hmm.
worth buku bucks.
And then he announced he's moving to Texas around the same time.
And
Correct.
now they're building out his studio
Yeah.
at none other than friends of the program, the On It headquarters.
On it. Yeah. Which, yeah.
Yeah, apparently this isn't public yet, but some On It employees have passively confirmed.
Who released the first picture of the studio
He did.
under construction? Okay. So
He didn't say like he's been pretty quiet about where, like
Yeah.
what city. We just know it's Texas. I think everybody, 90% of people.
Yeah,
thought
so
it
he
was
posted a photo of his new studio that was probably 70% finished. They were still under construction, but you can see what it looks pretty cool, I guess. And then some people who, like Dave said, worked for On It identified it as being in On It HQ, which is in Southeast Austin.
Yeah.
Austin.
It looks. I'm not going to poo-poo our studio because I'm not going to lie. When I came into the studio today, I was like, "Damn, we're looking fresh in here. The floors were clean.
Oh,
Walls
yeah.
are getting painted.
I think Randy vacuumed. Thank you, Randy.
It's looking phenomenal in here. Thank you for your custodial work, Randy. We really appreciate it. I have to say, his studio looks a little different than ours.
Well, yeah, his budget is probably a little bit different than ours, if you think about it.
His looks like a space tube.
Yeah, it looks like a fuselage. It's tight.
What's that?
An airplane where you sit, the part you sit in.
Is he calling it the fuselage?
The fuel so lodge.
Wow.
It's fuel. That's the prefix.
Are we going to
Right.
end up like seeing him and just fanboying?
Probably.
That's what I was thinking about.
I wouldn't
like,
fanboy over Joe Rogan. But
he
we
goes
need
out to dinners. He's a dinner guy.
What?
Dylan said he wouldn't fanboy over Joe Rogan.
I'm not like a big Rogan guy.
You listen to way more Rogan than I do.
When he has
definitely do.
when he has interesting guests on, I listen to him because he's a good interviewer. I'm not like hardcore Rogan. I don't buy into.
I would
everything he
fanboy
says.
even if I didn't, just because he does what we do.
He's the
and
king
he's the king of what we do.
He's the king of podcasting. There's no.
There is no.
question.
Let me just say this: I'm probably not doing podcasts without him.
Wow.
I hate what I'm about to say. Are you ready for this? If I had to draw back my podcasting to somebody, it would unfortunately be none other than Bill Simmons.
That's okay. I mean, look, that no, he is an influential figure in podcasting. That's fine.
Bill
There's no
Simmons
question.
actually weighed in on Joe Rogan's studio when he heard that
Yeah?
it was at On It. He was like,
He's
I
build
think
your
Joe
own-
Rogan should build his own fucking studio.
Fact.
Is that not his own studio?
Hey,
They're building that for him. Are they not?
I think Dylan should shut the fuck up.
I'm pretty sure Joe's the only one who can sit at that seat.
I think if you look at the whole body of work from Kyrie and some of these guys and compare it to, the dynasty of the '80s that the Celtics had, you just can't really compare.
You have any takes on that, Dylan?
Wow. I have nothing to add to that.
Did
Build
we
your own
reach out? We could have.
podcast.
I would have been, and I'm not saying that like you guys wouldn't have been. You can weigh in yourselves. I would have been willing to lease out our studio to Joe Rogan.
And he would
Yeah.
have, he had post in there like hammering beers and smoking cigs. They microdosed mushrooms for their pod.
You think it's gonna be harder for him to get, those top tier guests being in Austin as opposed to L.A.? Gotta be.
They'll fly him out. He flies them out now.
Does
They'll
he?
fly him out. Yeah.
Okay. The chances of us landing him for a little sit down, it went up dramatically.
Does he? I don't know if he's ever done anyone else's podcast, or at least in the last decade. He doesn't.
It went from 0 to 1% chance is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. I mean,
No.
it's unlikely, but it's possible.
It went from 0 to like 0.01.
Okay.
No, there's more. I think there's more of a chance that we'll run into him at like Ranch 616 or something.
100%.
We-
100%. Well, he does too many episodes in Austin for us not to run into him at some point. Or sorry, not in Austin, but in his studio. Like he does way too many episodes to just be traveling all the time.
We
and stuff.
know some of the same people. We do.
Dude.
I'm not saying we're
You're
gonna
good friends with Elon Musk.
I'm not saying we're gonna take him to Ranch 616 and drink ranch waters with him. I'm just saying.
Isn't Elon Musk like one of the scents of Hawthorne?
Stop.
That'd be tight.
Stop.
That'd be tight.
Call me Elon Musk because I'm protesting that joke.
I thought you were making a Kevin Nealon joke.
Dude, underrated.
I feel like we
Weekend
could get
update anchor.
Nealon.
Kevin Nealon is awesome.
Kevin, good stand-up comedian.
I get him and your boy Norm mixed up all the time. Actually,
Did you know Norm follows Circling Back on Twitter?
Norm McDonald?
Is he one of the guys who follows like 800,000 people?
No.
He does?
He follows under 1,000 people.
And we're one of them? Let's get Norm. Remember that board you had in your old office, Dave, where we just wrote down like,
Oh yeah,
Dream guest.
yeah, we just had a board and
Taylor Swift was on there for a while.
yeah, Taylor Swift was on there.
we never landed that.
Taylor
one.
Swift was on there. And then I just remember at one point we were like, man, this has been up on the board for about 2 years now. Maybe we should put something else up there and talk about it. And then we tried to erase it and it like wouldn't erase. It was like, yeah, that's why you don't leave stuff on a whiteboard for 2 years.
You got a whiteboard out there. Right now it just says for the chat
Okay.
I mean,
for Twitch. You wouldn't understand.
Oh.
Randy, you get it. Randy does everything for the chat. What's up?
Oh, my phone just that's not an alert you want.
what does it say?
Major gas explosion in Baltimore.
Oh,
Thoughts and prayers.
T's and
It's
P's.
a very random app to give me that notification. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get Rogan. We have a better
Yeah.
chance of sizzling with him and having a Mexican martini than we do actually having him in the studio.
I would take that too.
Do you think he could take Micah's back?
Yes. I mean, I could take Micah's back.
There's been so much
Dude.
of Micah in the studio lately.
That On It gym, if he works out at the facility, which I'm assuming he will, because he does have a ownership interest in On It.
And he had
To what extent, I don't know.
I believe he had a gym built out in his
Is he-
old studio
Yeah,
in
so he's
LA.
yeah. So
Well, is
he's,
he interested in the ownership, or does he have the ownership?
Will stop. Ownership interest
oh,
could be
okay.
interpreted.
I'm interested in owning a lot of companies.
I have owner interest in,
He's
in
like
quite
he's
a few
like, huh.
endeavors.
He's just rubbing his
Huh.
hands together. No, he
I
does.
want to own this.
But can you imagine the dudes in there, like they're in there doing their like morning boot camp or whatever it is, and then like you look over and Rogan's over there doing kettlebell swings. Someone's gonna make it weird for
What's
a
his
long.
dog's name?
But that's a place
Marshall.
that sees a lot of high profile people come in.
Yeah, but Rogan. People feel like they're friends with Rogan because they listen to his pod. Like
Right.
you know,
Should we just get memberships right now?
Let's go do DMT, bro.
Let's go get. Let's just get memberships.
I'll microdose DMT with him.
Not me. I'll just hear about your experience after.
I would 100% do DMT with Rogan. 100%.
Dude, after our friend Connor described what it's like, there's no way in hell I'm doing DMT.
Why?
It sounds like legitimately terrifying.
I don't know. I'm thinking about doing an ayahuasca ceremony in my apartment.
When he told me the experience lasts a total of 10 minutes, but it feels like 3 months, I was out.
I got a shaman coming in
I
next
was
week.
out.
That's like a dream.
Yeah, but you dream for... No, not really. You dream for...
You never had like a dream that seemed like it was like a lifetime?
No.
Oh, dude, I have.
I had one last night that I can't talk about on this
Once
podcast,
in a
but I meant to
lifetime.
talk to you guys about it after.
Did you have a wet spot when you woke up?
Mm,
Did you put a hole in the mattress?
no. Please remind me though.
Boner.
I did not have a boner.
No, I know a guy who did DMT, and he
Boners
said
happen.
he lived someone else's Vietnam experiences, and it was like his from Vietnam through his death, like after the war, all on one DMT trip.
Goodness gracious. No.
Yeah,
It's
but what
just-
if you're like a big wave surfer or something instead? You're not going to war. You're just like surfing tasty waves.
Or what if I'm like
You're just hitting like punch 9 irons.
What if you did it with the homie and the homie got to meet dinosaurs? Then would you consider
Well, that's
doing
pretty
it?
selfish of you to say no.
that's my head exploding. Yeah, can we go back 65 million years on DMT? Does that work?
Did I say that or did you know that?
You said it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
damn, you're the bad boy of
Paleolithic.
It's a
the,
long
the
time ago.
Mesozoic
If
era.
you think about it, it's a long time ago.
Is it Meso or Paleo?
There was Mesozoic and Jurassic are the two that saw dinosaurs, I believe.
What's the Paleo?
That's just
like
the one that
caveman.
no one will shut the fuck up about.
Yeah,
at
when was
Greek
the
dinners.
caveman?
Oh, that was caveman. That's an old Stone Age.
Yeah, it's the paleo diet's a caveman diet. That's the only
So when
reason
were
I know
cavemen
that.
around?
Like 40 years ago. In the 80s.
That was only 2.5 million years ago.
Remember the unfrozen caveman lawyer skit on SNL?
Rest in peace.
Bill Hartman.
Yes.
I'm a caveman.
I'm just a caveman.
Dude, juries just ate it up.
Why was he so casual about it?
That's so stupid.
Just a caveman. That's before your time, Randy. He's lost over there.
Randy's probably never seen Encino Man.
No, definitely not.
Oh, that's a good one.
No, he says he's nodding like he has. There's no way.
That's no. That is a stream.
like
room.
he's praying that he's praying we don't ask for logistics right now.
Why are we not stream rooming Encino Man?
We should be.
I don't know if it. There's probably some jokes in there. That,
Do you hear
I'm just a
Wilmot's is having a
caveman.
nice little party this weekend?
Really?
Stoned Age theme.
Really? You just get high? What do you do?
Yeah, it's just gonna dress like a Flintstone and just pass out weed brownies. It's gonna be tight.
who's gonna be Rogan's
It's
weed
absurd.
Yeah, and we have drivers for everybody home, but it's gonna take a little bit because you have to do it with your feet. Just like-
That's so stupid. That's so stupid.
you have a question, Dave?
guy? Who's gonna be Rogan's weed guy?
Yeah, that's the thing. That,
Like you
know
gotta think
that
that's a lucrative account if you land it.
this was like him moving to Austin had to have been kind of a thing where it's like, fuck, like I'm not gonna be able to get like weed as easily. I'm sure he doesn't have to worry
He's
about
gonna
it.
be all right.
You know who's weed guy's
knowing
probably gonna
knowing the crew that
Yeah. Knowing the audit folks.
No, you know who he's probably gonna get it from? Probably just from Willie Nelson.
Are they boys? Are they
Willie's
tight?
very very old.
You could convince me that like Willie's just like a robot at this point. Didn't he say he was gonna quit smoking weed?
What a loser.
That's your entire brand and you're old. Just do it.
Yeah.
You're not impressing anybody.
Might as well burn.
He's very old.
You can't do something for like 80 years and then just be like, yeah, I'm done, and like expect to get an applause.
When I posted my cigar pic on the gram at D Shivery,
Who took that pic?
Dave
You didn't even credit me.
took that pic. Thank you.
Ungrateful
Thank you
bastard.
for taking great pics. Someone said you should have captioned this. Smoke 'em if you got 'em, and I blew it. I blew it.
You blew the smoke too.
Smoke 'em if you
Why
got
didn't you
'em.
say I'm the one smoking cigars, motherfucker?
I didn't want to cuss on the gram.
Oh, that makes sense. Sorry about my comment. I know it was a little horny.
Dude, it was funny.
Dude,
What was
yeah.
horny?
He said,
I said that first pick is Tyrannosaurus sex. He
Do you-
pinned
do
it.
you
Thank
get
you
it?
for pinning that.
"Do you know you can pin comments now? It's
Why are
tight.
people pinning comments?
It's fun. I've done it twice now.
Oh, they are pinning comments.
great.
I
It's
do
great.
like that
Hey,
you
do we
called
have-
out that you were pinning it too. That's a good move. Like, hey, you just got pinned.
Hey, you got pinned, bitch.
Can I ask a question? Do we have access to reels?
Yeah, but just like TikTok, I don't really understand it.
We should just do it.
All right.
How's Reels different from just an Instagram video or the Instagram
Action.
TV or whatever
Action.
it's called?
Action.
We need to do Micah a cocktail.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
I'll do it. I will go to Micah's apartment since I already am in close quarters with him, and I will record these.
Have him do his little margarita thing. Remember he wrote a column on an old website, and it was like 3-2-1 margarita thing,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel like he thought he was like breaking ground with that. And I'm like, man, like everybody knows that.
Dave, it's hard to forget that he wrote that column because he marketed it from every account that Grand X had, any opportunity he had.
Also, if it was National Tequila Day, whatever made up Twitter holiday, National Margarita Day, National Lime Day, National Ice Day, he would shoehorn that in.
no, he would like tweet it out from PGP.
He would message us and be like, "Do you guys mind?"
No, he got to the point where he wouldn't even message us. He would just tweet it out from PGP.
He had the keys to that
and
account?
then retweet it from TFM. And I was like, I like that you're just like expecting a bunch of college kids to care about the proper way to make a margarita.
Yeah,
These kids don't care.
Yeah, they're drinking trash can punch. They don't care.
Yeah, they're doing upside down margaritas at fucking like around the world parties, Micah. They don't care about They don't care about yours.
They're not doing 3-2-1. They're going to drink the trash ass margarita mix because they're 22 and
It has all the
sugar doesn't
in it.
affect them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it must be nice. Should we talk about Ritual real quick?
Man, remember pink panty droppers, Dave? That was so gross.
The drinker.
The drink,
Oh.
yeah. Pink panty droppers.
I don't know that name.
You don't?
It's not appropriate.
Yeah, you do.
I don't think we ever really called it that. I don't think we ever really made punch.
Oh, we did. We made pink panty droppers. It was
There was one time we made it, and I'm not going to name his name, but he stirred it with his like entire forearm. And this particular guy,
so vile.
this particular guy was known for ripping cigs.
Oh my god.
So there's probably like just cig smoke.
there's just
Yeah.
like murkiness on
Oh,
top
that's
of
It
the
was
water.
like had a little
There's the film- there's
mezcal,
the film on
mezcal
top.
quality to it.
PPD was a 30 rack of natty, I think 2 handles of vodka, and just pink country time lemonade, the powder. That was it.
That's disgusting.
No, it was vile.
I'd rather just have one highlight.
Actually, it didn't taste that bad.
Yeah, I know. I've had it before too, and it didn't taste that
It
bad.
was the original Four Loco.
True.
Look, I didn't come up with the name of that guy, so don't come at me about it being insensitive. I get
Okay.
it. It's pretty
Anyone
vulgar.
that listens to our podcast has heard the name of that.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
pretty.
That is-
I think it's very, very
you know,
common. I was just
2020
busting
and
your balls.
people are on edge. So.
Everyone.
Okay.
If you
No,
went to a
it's
major
uncertain
university, you
times.
had it at least once.
Okay.
You made it at least once. Let's talk about Ritual real quick. You guys know men's diets are falling behind.
Yeah.
Couldn't be us. Over 70% of men don't get enough vitamin E, and up to 97%, yes, I said 97% of men don't get enough vitamin D from their diet. But fundamentally, some men may overvalue exercise and undervalue nutrition and may think, hey, if I look healthy, I am healthy. But you know what I love about this podcast? We prioritize both. There's much more to men's health than what meets the eye. So Ritual is introducing Essential for Men, the obsessively researched multivitamin that's formulated to help fill nutritional gaps in men's diets. We got these in the mail. I have to say, I was not expecting the delightful scent when I opened it for the first time.
Boy, that scent hits you.
It smells like almost too good to eat, you know,
It's
to swallow.
It smells amazing. You just want to keep it in your mouth for a while.
I just want to suck on it.
Yeah, it's just smells amazing.
Okay.
Most vitamins, they taste all earthy and gross and weird. No, Ritual, not at all.
Dude. So you even got the omega-3 in there, the DHA. I love that. Helps support heart health.
Dude, I'm a big fan of heart health.
I am too, man. So,
Take
you
care
know,
of that
your
ticker,
heart-
Dave.
A lot of people say that if your heart is unhealthy, you risk dying.
Yeah.
Die from a broken heart.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We can talk about that after this, though.
Okay.
Okay. God. From helping support heart health, normal muscle function, and normal immune function, this tiny step can have a big impact. There's a new kind of two-a-days in town, boys. It's not just the Westlake High School kids just, putting up weight out there. We're in on the game now.
It's
These
not
are
just
vegan-friendly, non-GMO, sugar-free, gluten-free, major allergen-free multivitamins are traceable because of where it's from, and it's just as important as what it's for. Ritual always delivers. The subscription-based supplement is easy to start and easy to snooze. It's only $1 a day, about $1 a day, to have essential nutrients delivered to your door. Step up your nutrient game with Essential for Men. Get 10% off your first 3 months when you visit ritual.com/circlingback and start your Ritual today. That's 10% off during your first 3 months at ritual.com/circlingback. So we talked about it briefly before. You guys aware that there was a big golf tournament yesterday?
Yes.
Big major.
It was the championship of the PGA.
Oh.
Right. I want to give a shout out to our friend Chad.
Uh-huh.
We were texting, and he informed me at how good the app, the PGA Championship app, was at giving you real-time updates. Because I have been using the PGA Tour app, which is about 20 minutes behind. And I was refreshing it. I had to run out to get food, and I realized like late in the game I needed the PGA Championship app. That's a pro move. For every major, they all have their own app. Download it. Everybody knows the Masters app is the GOAT.
It is the GOAT of
But
apps.
the PGA Championship app, shout out to you.
Was there a group text going on yesterday that I wasn't a part of? Because I felt like my phone was a little silent yesterday. I was texting with my hometown boys, but on the Austin front, I was like, man, I feel like I got kicked out of the group chat while I was gone.
No.
It was pretty quiet.
I was texting a little bit with Dan. That's about it. I was nervous watching it because I had a little bit of an interest. Big boy stacks. More on that later. And that kind of makes my golf watching experience not as fun.
Why don't you stop doing it, Dave?
Because I can't.
I love betting.
No, I don't know. I probably will.
I mean, there was a lot of underlying things happened that didn't happen just on the golf
Can I
course.
talk about Brooks Koepka real quick?
Yeah, what's his deal?
What a dickhead that guy is. I'm over this dude. There are so many other ways to say what you need to say without like dragging other people so unnecessarily.
I understand if you don't like some guys. I understand if you're feeling competitive and you need to talk shit in order to get yourself up for it. But like, I just feel like you don't have to be a dickhead 100% of the time.
Is Dustin Johnson not extremely likable? Like he's just like this big oaf who just keeps his mouth shut and hits bombs. Like, do people not like Dustin Johnson?
I'm a big DJ.
Rory,
I think
Rory defended him.
I wanted
think,
DJ yesterday.
I think he's pretty liked, unless he. Well,
I saw
never mind.
I saw
Unless he
several
sleep with
tweets
your
yesterday
wife.
that were saying that like this is not a my take. This is a general Twitter take that was just essentially saying like Brooks wants to be like the cool guy who doesn't really care about golf, but he talks too much about that to actually live that life, whereas DJ just visibly lives that life.
That's very accurate. And so remember, if you asked somebody 2 years ago if they were buddies, they were, you'd be like, oh yeah, Brooks and DJ, or Brooks and DJ, they work out together, they're buddies, they probably play a lot of golf together. Well, I missed this, but like sometime in the last couple of weeks, an article came out, and like Brooks kind of like said, no, that was kind of a media creation. We weren't close friends or anything. We worked out at the same gym and we crossed paths there, but we weren't like hanging out. And then he goes out of his way to say how he, when I'm back in Florida, I don't really play golf with any of the guys. I've got my close friends, and basically like, yeah, me and DJ aren't boys.
Yeah.
And then that which made his comments after Saturday even more like.
And for him to go out there
jarring.
and fire a 4-over on Sunday, it was beautiful.
Did not expect him to
It was
lay such a
beautiful.
turd, but
I
he
loved
did.
it.
You know what? I normally am a support Brooks because I support anybody who mixes it up, even if it's like really shitty, like and douchey, which he is. I like it because it just makes it more interesting.
But there's a much more tactful way of doing it than the way he does it. He just takes unnecessary shots at people who don't. I don't know.
but,
Well,
like,
remember when he
I
went out and
love
shot a 74 yesterday?
And
and
this
just
whole
completely tanked?
Wagyu thing and all that
The
shit.
Wagyu
like,
thing was
everything
so
about
insufferable.
him. He's just. I pull against the guy.
I like that it humbled him because I'm interested to see what he does now. Like, what is he going to maybe start like taking it more seriously now? I think he already was.
He
I
should
think he
just
just likes
shut
to
up.
play it
And
off.
even when he fired the 4-over yesterday, he said something in his post round interview. He said, "Yeah, I mean, you can't really. It's really hard to do 3 in a row to win 3 PGA Championships in a row. Like, all right,
Which is true. It is
It's
hard.
true.
Do you know
but,
their
like, shut up.
Do you know the comparison of their career earnings? DJ and Brooks.
I would think DJ's way
DJ's got
way
21
more.
wins on tour.
Let's hear it.
DJ's won $67 million on tour.
It's a lot. It's more than I have.
Brooks has won $30 million.
Okay.
If I'm doubled up and it's in the millions, I'm probably not going to be talking too much shit towards that other
But
guy.
Brooks got the major. He's got the major scoreboard.
He's got what, like 4 majors? How many does he have?
3.
3. Okay.
I think it's 3. 2 PGAs.
He's got 3.
And a U.S. Open.
Okay.
Which, like, to be honest, if I don't, those are the 2 majors I want to win the least.
Yes.
Catch me Masters, British Open first and foremost.
Yeah.
Masters number 1, British Open 2, U.S. Open 3. U.S. Open's a close third behind the British Open, but I've always just thought it'd be fun to win on their turf and just hold that trophy and just tell them to shut up.
It's almost like he's trying too hard to be the bad boy of golf.
Yeah,
Instead of just letting it happen.
You can't become the bad boy on your own.
Yeah. He's just forcing the narrative almost, and it comes off as. I don't
But
know.
on the other hand, I do like him trolling Bryson. I do enjoy.
Oh, I don't hate
that.
that.
I enjoy. It's just like when you start taking shots at the leaderboard, because there's a lot of guys up there who have that moniker of not being able. Is moniker the word?
Dude, hard to say.
Mon-
Not
Moniker's
being
a-
able to close.
Moniker's a name.
Yeah, not moniker. I did that on Dudes Doing Business once.
It's all right.
Tony Finau, Paul Casey. You got Morikawa, who's 23. Obviously, he won. So, like, for him to be like, yeah, those guys haven't won. It's like, okay, dude, don't fucking at Tony Finau one time for me. Like, the nicest guy on tour.
Is he just doing it for like is he just stealing headlines?
You could say that. He's a narrative shaper.
Who would win in a fist exhibition between Brooks and DJ?
I would pay to see it. I don't know.
Because
I've got DJ. DJ's longer.
DJ's
he's got the
long
reach,
and
and I feel like he could do it.
he's he's got the weird like wiry strength to
He's
him.
got the wire. He creates some more power. You see it in MMA all the time. The long guys, they've got the torque and whatever it's called. It just, that's how it sounds when they punch.
Also, like DJ's going home to like
Paulina.
like Wayne Gretzky's daughter. Like DJ's doing just fine for himself. Like I don't think he should even concern himself with Brooks unless Brooks is chasing him in a major.
But imagine just going about your business trying to win a major, and then some jackasses just taking shots at you for no reason.
Like what?
Like, dude, I'm just trying to. Come on, dog.
It's not a stray bullet, but like, why are you shooting in my direction right now? Like, we're like, just chill, dog.
Stop.
Slight correction. Brooks has won 2 U.S. Opens
Oh, is that what he won 2 of?
So he's got 4 majors.
and 2 PGA championships.
Oh, so he's got 4, not 3. Interesting. I'm an idiot.
DJ's got 1 major. Which, look, it's hard to win a major.
He also pissed one away. So
He gave one to Jordan. Morikawa, though, very likable guy. I'm happy for that dude.
I was way too happy, and in a moment when I didn't expect to be happy, when he drove the green on 16. I was just like, that was so tight.
Really cool to have that hole decide a major.
Yes.
Like a drivable par 4, high risk, high reward.
Mm-hmm.
I like that a lot. That was tight. That's where my dude Tony kind of lost it or took himself out. He didn't have the lead. He was tied for the lead at one point, but that's a cool hole. Anytime there's a par 4 that like I can at least flirt with driving, I'm happy.
Yeah.
Wind's right, and I just piss on one.
I went for a couple over the past 2 weeks. Hit 0. Not to brag. I did put one right on a hill next to it. Took a flop shot up there, parred it, got up and down.
Dude, when you start opening the face,
Not up
all
and down,
bets
I
are
guess.
off.
Dude, my face was open. Call me sandwich because my open face was right there.
Dude, my favorite is when you pull that flat
What?
stick out. You pull that flat
What,
stick
an
out
open
from
face
like
sandwich, dog?
30
Come
yards
on.
off
What
the
is
green.
that?
It's a sandwich that's served open face.
Really? Is that like a tostada?
Yeah, I guess.
It's a sandwich tostada.
Honestly, like open face
Ooh.
sandwiches are trash.
Yeah, I just close it immediately.
But we need to be careful actually because it's open face sandwich next week, or
Really?
week next week.
I mean, when you get an open face sandwich, you close it eventually, right?
It's hard to say. You could just eat it with fork and knife.
No,
That's why I've never been a tostada guy. I would rather just have it folded over and just eat it like a taco.
everything
it's
I've
much
had
easier.
Every time I've had a tostada, I'd be like, man, it'd be a lot easier to eat if it was in the shape of a taco.
It's like you're trying to eat a pizza,
Yeah, I just want to fold it into a taco.
and then you fold it and it cracks.
Stupid.
Then you just have a
Tostada.
sandwich.
You
essentially.
know what? Tostadas are stupid.
Cancel
that.
it, dude. Cancel tostadas.
Hey, guess what, tostada? You're canceled, baby.
Wow.
There's no reason to make a tostada. Just fold the shell up. Come on.
That's why I had to stop getting to-go tacos from a place in Austin because they were wrapping them poorly.
You can't take a bite of a tostada without lettuce just falling everywhere. You can't. Try it.
I'm not going to name the taco place. When they wrap their tacos, they don't do a good job, and so when I open it, it's just an absolute mess in there, and I have to stop giving them my business to go. So I'll see them after this whole
Come
pandemic's
on.
over.
You hate to
What's
see
the
it.
deal?
You hate it.
Like don't make me like wipe like cheese off of my foil and then put it on my
Yeah.
taco.
Can't believe I just canceled tostadas. What a move
Dude,
that
you,
was.
I'm not ready
you can't
to
believe it.
People are
Tostadas are over here like what?
People are going to be talking about this for a long time.
I'm not ready to cancel them, but I understand where you're coming from.
Okay.
I'm ready to cancel them. I'm with Dylan.
You're ready as well.
Get out of here. Hell yeah.
2 of the 3 members of the podcast have
We just-
canceled tostadas.
we
That's
just
all. That's
knuckled
a
up on it.
majority.
It's a healthy majority.
Sheesh.
I will say I can't speak to the course very much because I did not watch that much of this because of my travel schedule. The vibe hit for me.
You know it's a Muni. They made that very well known on
Yeah.
the
Oh yeah.
broadcast.
They did not let people forget.
We planned this last week. We need to do a San Francisco 2 nights.
Mm-hmm.
Bring the ladies.
Honey.
They can go to Napa.
What if we
They
missed
go to
them?
Napa. We
if they stay
play
back?
we play Harding, and then there's like 4 or 5 other really good courses around there. We play Harding. We play another one. Then we go meet them for like a day or 2 in Napa.
I better hope and get a girlfriend, huh?
I'm not saying I have an Olympic
Oh, I was
club
talking
plug.
to Will.
Oh, okay.
I got an Olympic club plug. Just saying.
Is he an Olympian?
After Salgal's performance on the golf course a few days ago, I'm going to have to put a heavy pause on bringing the ladies on the golf trip for now.
Ooh, hot seat.
Welcome to the hot seat.
Wow.
Oh,
I'm not saying it wasn't good content, but I am saying that I probably could have shaved about 5 strokes off my game if I wasn't just mentally screaming at my wife the entire time on the entire back 9, as opposed to just playing with my buds. The one that got me, the one Sal. Did you guys watch the Sal Gal's breakdown?
I caught most of it.
There was one where she was teaching people how to look for a ball, and she drops a ball and says, "Found it." And when she did that, I didn't realize that she was doing a Sal Gal's bit, and so I thought she actually found my ball on a hole that was worth money. And when I found out that she was doing a bit and she didn't actually find it, I was probably one of the most mad I've ever been on a golf course. I was just like, so that's not mine, and there's just a ball still in here. And I ended up losing the ball, losing the hole, losing the money. I was not very happy about it. So she's on probation from riding along.
When she goes, found it, did you go,
I think I probably did. You can probably hear it on the camera.
That's a good feeling when somebody says, is it a Bridgestone? Or whatever, and you're like, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
And they're like, oh, no, hey, does it have a Benny Keith logo on it? And like, fuck.
Yeah, one of my buddies didn't believe me. And he found a ball and he didn't really believe me, and I was like, no, it's got a weird logo on it, and he turned it over and you could just see him die inside. He was like, yep, you're right.
Yeah, not a good one.
Dylan pulled that shit at Spanish Oaks.
I didn't.
I was like, wait, I look over, he's playing a range ball all of a sudden.
No.
I was like, huh.
Dylan's dropping balls.
No. It didn't happen.
Interesting.
Is that why you have holes in the pockets of all your shorts? Because you're always just letting golf
dude,
balls
shut up.
out?
No, he said this for another reason.
Come on, dude.
He sleeps in his golf shorts.
Come on, man.
Guys, we need to get to this next segment because we got a lot to go and not that much time.
Yeah, we got Club Cool moving in here.
Let's holler at Lumen real quick. Here's the cold hard truth, guys. Your skin has needs, and if you want to look as good as possible for as long as possible, you need to address them now. We get it. You might not know where to start. I sure as hell didn't. But there's a company that's taken all the guesswork out of it for you, and that company is Lumen. Lumen's on a mission to help give men the amazing skin they deserve through their high-quality, expert-created products delivered right to your door. All the products are formulated specifically for men's skin and made to target skin issues for maximum efficiency, using top-notch ingredients like charcoal, green tea extract, and vitamin C.
Dude, charcoal is the new wave.
Dude, everyone's on the charcoal wave. Everybody.
I'm surfing it.
I've got a charcoal face cleanser.
Yeah.
Oh,
You can tell.
oh, thank you, David. I feel like my skin's been looking very good. I brought some Lumen up there because I knew I was going to be in the sun a lot. And I brought some Lumen up to kind of calm my skin down after being in the sun all day. And I have to say, it worked out well. And as you know, it's not just about looking good. It's about feeling good. You need good skin health, especially as you get older, to prevent from long-term damage. Most guys don't realize that.
Yeah. It's easy to forget about some of this stuff.
It's very easy. If you're not protecting your skin now, then you're going to be trying to make up for it later. And I'm going to tell you this. You don't want to be doing that.
Especially if you're a golf lad or a golf gal.
Take preemptive measures. Take care of your skin.
With
Very
all the-
important.
Everyone's spending time outside because you can't really go to bars or restaurants and stuff like that. And you got to take care of that skin.
You have to.
Even if you have no idea where to begin, Lumen makes it easy to find the right skin management system for you. Choose from different skin concerns to address, or you can just pick up a simple starter pack. You ready for this? For free. You deserve to look and feel your best, and here's where you start. Go to lumenskin.com/steam and get 1 month free trial of everything you need to start your skincare journey at home. That's lumenskin.com/steam to get your first month free. lumenskin.com/steam. Can we talk about the weightlifting dog?
I am very excited because I've been tagged in many tweets about this. I have not seen the video though.
Okay, Randy,
So I'm
pull up the video.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah, so this dog, this person said, my uncle's dog has just been carrying out a 30-pound dumbbell.
Okay, this is already putting off major Philly vibes. Where is
Rottweiler.
Is he wearing a Wilmons cutoff shirt?
Where this dude looks like. Okay. Whoa.
Dude, that is a formidable jaw.
It's a 30-pound dumbbell.
How much does that dog weigh?
Oh, that's a 110-pound dog.
No,
That's an
with the
absolute-
dumbbell
no.
maybe.
Oh, with the. You don't think, dude? Look how thick that
no,
thing is.
well, I don't know. I mean, it is gain season for this dog right now.
Why is that dog so thick?
Why is the
Probably
dog-
because it carries around dumbbells.
Why is that dog such a meathead?
Does that dog have a six-pack underneath all that?
You got to think he just stuffs poodles in lockers and stuff and just bullies.
Dude, the
smaller
traps on that
dogs.
dog. Oh my God. That's a 30-pound dumbbell.
He would make super pervy comments to Rosie, and I'd just get really mad. Be like, dude,
I
stop.
feel like he just mad dogs every dog that he walks by.
This dog would definitely
pump
walk up
fakes
to
him.
Rosie and correct her form.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Be like,
like,
you
"Hey,
know,
need
when
some
you
help with
lunge,
this?"
you want your knee to kind of go out in front.
Need a spot?
Yeah, what's up?
This dog is so alpha.
Dude, what if that dog's name was Spot?
Do we know the dog's name?
How on brand would that be?
Dude, you know that dog's neck is just solid muscle. Lifting up carrying that thing around all day.
Oh,
That's the dog you want, like, dragging you out of a house fire or something.
Oh, yeah. He
What?
dragged the whole squad out.
Yeah.
can it swing though? Can it do kettlebell swings?
It's probably tough, because as Dylan's probably about to know, they lack thumbs,
Yeah.
and that's kind of a prerequisite for the kettlebell swing.
Okay.
He does one lift and one lift only, and he does it very well. It's just the head lift.
Do you think its owner uses any proprietary smoothie blends for it?
You got to think this thing's doing at least 6 to 7 protein shakes a day.
Think about how hard that is to do. Imagine picking up a 30-pound dumbbell with your teeth and walking around with it. Like
You should try it.
I can't do it.
Do
I
it the
can't pick one
viral
up with
dog
my hand, and I got
challenge.
thumbs.
I don't even know if I could do a 5-pounder. That hurt my teeth, man.
Let's do the viral
I can
dog
do a
challenge.
5-pounder. I was trying to get rid of my double chin, so I started lifting weights with my mouth.
Is that why you were doing that?
Mm-hmm. Then I just grew a beard instead. Worked out well.
This dog is.
Our high school gym in the football weight room had like the neck thing
Mm-hmm.
that you don't see in gyms anymore, that you lay your head on and you just push to the side. Or I feel like it didn't really do much. Just do some shrugs.
Yeah, do those things work?
I don't know.
Like, isn't there something where people put something in their teeth and they just lift their head up? I feel like that doesn't actually. I feel like that just strains the back of your head more than anything.
Yeah, there's a strap you can wear on your head and you lift weights with your neck. It looks pretty stupid.
What does that
People do
work out? Like the back of your neck?
You're
or
talking about the
muscles.
mask from Borat.
Your neck muscles. I mean, it makes sense for some athletes to do, but if you're just a regular jackass walking around, you don't need to work out your neck.
What if you're training for
Bruno.
I don't know, like a month-long bike race in France?
You probably don't need to do that.
There's a guy in my neighborhood who walks his dog while he rides a bike.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw him almost absolutely shatter his ankle recently
Mm-hmm.
as he was riding on the street.
You're asking for trouble.
He's in the middle of the street with the dog on our street, riding by the park, and there's another dog being walked, and his dog tried to go run up to that dog, and it pulled. The bike went down, and he luckily was athletic enough to catch himself. But I was like, as I'm watching it unfold, I'm like, oh, I'm about to see this guy's ankle just get absolutely shattered.
I have a friend whose dad walks his dog daily while driving his car. He just holds the leash out the window. Like, that's how lazy this man is.
What kind of whip he got though?
What?
Is it slow, loud, and banging?
I think it's like a Tahoe or something. Yeah, he legit, that's their routine.
Is he able to get around and everything?
Yeah, he's physically able, yes. He just doesn't like walking.
It's kind of
Okay.
a flex.
I mean, it is very hot.
You know what would be easier?
Oh.
Just getting a fenced-in backyard.
You can take your dog on walks.
I know.
Stella gets 2 a day, man.
I like
Wow.
to mix in the walks for the Ram Man just to
Call
get him
Stella Ritual.
2 a day, get it, David?
It's a callback to the ad read.
Right.
No one's calling back to ad reads.
You skip, and you know what? If you miss out, you skip those, then it's your loss. 'Cause
Yeah,
that's a
imagine
great
not
joke.
understanding that joke.
You're a big dum-dum.
Fucking idiot.
You're a big dumbbell. Do we know the dog's name? Seriously,
No, I don't think we do.
that's a real problem with this viral tweet.
Does this make either of you want to put either of your dogs onto a, I don't know, a weightlifting routine?
If I had a hard-ass looking Rottweiler, maybe. But, Stella doesn't need that.
Yeah,
that in her life.
Randy's more of a cardio guy.
Rosie spent some time over this past 2 weeks with a Springer Spaniel. Actually, probably the Springer Spaniel that inspired me the most to get a Springer Spaniel. Named Stella.
Oh.
Yeah. And Stella weighed about 5 to 10 pounds less than Rosie, and I think it made Rosie self-conscious. So we got to get Rosie. Rosie's not going to be lifting weights anytime soon. I got her some Peloton shoes.
She doesn't want to bulk. She's scared of the muscle development.
Yeah, you can follow Rosie on Peloton at Rosie Jung, Jung.
Randy's got something.
I have the dog's name.
What is it?
Bonzo.
Bonzo.
That's not the Bone Zone.
Wait a
It
minute.
is
Okay.
Hold
B-
on.
Don't
It's
tell-
Bonzo.
Don't tell J-Bone. He's going to run with this.
Bonzo.
Welcome.
Or it might be pronounced Bonzo, but
I can't do that.
either it's
Bonzo. Dude, do we
Yo.
know location? That dude looks so Philly it hurts. I need to know.
not sure. I'll look.
The cut-off tee with the cargo shorts.
And tattoos,
No
cargos.
shoes out on the lawn.
Dog that lifts weights.
That screams Philly to you.
Dog that lifts weights.
That dude has thrown a battery covered in snow at an opposing team.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Yeah,
You can't do that.
He booed Santa Claus at it.
Oh,
Who boos Santa Claus?
the guy who owns Bonzo, the weightlifting dog.
Should we get out of here?
I'm about to pee my pants. Really.
Guys, can I say something?
Yeah.
It feels good to be back.
Yeah, this one was fun.
All right, we're back.
It feels really nice.
This one was fun.
Like we said, it's Shark Week, CHARC. Be on the lookout, washmedia.com/shop. Get excited. And, yeah, we'll be in touch soon. See you tomorrow. Make sure to watch Jurassic Park. Ever heard of it? Jurassic Park.
It's a dinosaur movie, folks.
Dinosaurs.
Check out Too Much Dip, recording today. Going live.
Check out Sunday Scaries, recorded yesterday. Already live.
Might as well plug
Cool.
Mail-In. Gets released every Thursday.
You're going to plug what?
Mail-In.
Oh, okay. I misunderstood.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's get out of here.
Bye.
Bye.